Every day, billions of people connect through their mobile devices. They search, compare, review, recommend, and purchase all within a matter of seconds. In today's mobile internet era, customers no longer choose brands based solely on products or price. Instead, they choose organizations that create meaningful experiences, deliver authentic value, and build lasting relationships. This transformation has completely changed the way organizations communicate, compete, and grow. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Advanced Marketing Management presentation on topic Substance presented by Group 2, inspired by the concepts presented in Hongbing Hua's Mobile Brand Management, the new brand strategy in the mobile internet era. Let us first explore the roadmap of today's discussion. Our presentation is organized into 10 topics under the book's 4 major parts, guiding us through the key concepts of modern mobile brand management. We begin with Part 1, Redefining Substance Marketing, which introduces the fundamental concepts of substance, content, and value creation in the mobile internet era. This part establishes why organizations must move beyond simply promoting products and instead create meaningful value that builds customer trust and long-term relationships. Our journey begins with Mr. Eduardo Jing Malabo, who will present Introduction to Substance, Meaning of Substance and Content in Mobile Marketing. His presentation is about concepts of substance and content and their role in mobile marketing. Next, Ms. Camille Aguinaldo will discuss the 3 directions of mobile substance marketing, exploring how organizations create, communicate, and sustain value in today's digital environment. Our third presentation will be delivered by Mr. Christopher M. Babaran, who will explain Redefining Substance Marketing, demonstrating how marketing has evolved from promoting products to delivering authentic customer value and meaningful experiences. Completing this part, Mr. Ferdinand F. Carpio will present Presentation Forms of Content Prevails, illustrating how valuable content and effective presentation work together to capture customer attention and strengthen engagement. Building upon the principles of substance marketing, we now proceed to Part 2, Substance Management, Mobile Brand Management. This part focuses on transforming organizational substance into a strong, recognizable, and sustainable brand. Our fifth presenter, Ms. Sarah Jane A. Polidario, will discuss what is brand, explaining that a brand represents far more than a logo or product. It is the customer's overall perception, trust, and experience with an organization. Next, Mr. Ramil Edward Carino will present Mobile Brand Building and Brand Identity. This presentation explains how organizations establish consistent and trusted brands across digital platforms. Completing this section, Ms. Analia Lakoto will discuss brand dissemination, corresponding to concept of how organizations effectively communicate and expand their brand influence across mobile and digital channels. We now move to Part 3, Deep Substance of Management, where the discussion expands beyond branding into organizational transformation and innovation. Mr. Randy Esther will present 3 Renaissance movements, examining the major shifts that are reshaping branding, management, innovation, and customer engagement in the mobile internet era. Following this, Ms. Grace Myrtle Esther will present IP-based substance marketing, demonstrating how intellectual property, creativity, and original content become strategic assets that generate sustainable competitive advantage and strengthen long-term brand value. Finally, we arrive at Part 4, Big Data Substance Marketing. This final part explores how organizations use customer information and emerging technologies to create smarter and more personalized marketing strategies. Mr. Nwosu Godspower Chukwuebuka will conclude our seminar with Big Data Substance Marketing. His presentation integrates the concepts of how organizations leverage artificial intelligence, analytics, and customer insights to improve decision-making and build stronger customer relationships. Together, these 4 major parts provide a comprehensive framework for understanding modern mobile brand management, from creating meaningful substance, building trusted brands, strengthening organizational capabilities, to leveraging big data for intelligent and customer-centered marketing. Now, let us begin our journey with Part 1, Redefining Substance Marketing. Please join me in welcoming our first presenter, Mr. Eduardo Jing Malabo, who will discuss Introduction to Substance, Meaning of Substance and Content in Mobile Marketing.
Hi, good day. My name is Jim Malabo. I'm part of the substance team, and I'll be discussing the three directions of mobile substance marketing. But first, what is substance? In Hong Bing's tools, mobile marketing management, for as truly, substance replaces the promotion pillar of traditional marketing. It dictates that because mass communication has weakened, marketing success in the mobile era depends on distinct substance differentiation. It focuses on creating intrinsic product or brand value that organically drives communication. The concept of substance shifts marketing away from aggressive mass promotion to building inherent value. So, the core tenets of this approach includes substance differentiation, value-driven interaction, and integration with the 4S method. So, I'll guide you through my presentation, the three directions of mobile substance marketing. The first direction of mobile substance marketing is content-driven communication. So somehow this builds trust and confidence. And how you do that? You have to use visual storytelling, mobile characters, or H5 animations. For example, for visual storytelling, I'm following this Harvard Business Review in their YouTube channel, and they are very effective when it comes to storytelling by using different kinds of methods. And the other one is a mobile character wherein the animation is being done or the content was being narrated by a character. The third one is H5 animation, wherein it's blending live action people and somehow the animation. So it blends the two strategy. So that's the content driven communication. Second direction of mobile substance marketing is emotional and experiential engagement. This invokes feelings and create memorable experiences that connects to emotions. One best example of this ones are the Thai ads. So sometimes they are funny, action, and also heartfelt videos. But for this one, we have identified five emotions that are some of the companies that are doing ads are capitalizing. For example, fear. This is being used by insurance ads. So fear of dying, fear of damaging some properties, fear of the unknown. So they are utilizing this one. Second is a love and romance. So when promoting products, they are capitalizing on love and romance. Sometimes it's not just about the opposite sex, but somehow it also defines the brotherly love, motherly love, and fatherly love. Third one is cravings or hunger. For this example, there's our Oreo. So these are being capitalized by food and beverages ads companies. And the fourth one is aspirations and inspiration. So this is being utilized by beauty and health ads. So for example, for this one is the newly uh, launched commercial of Nike for the running shoes. The last one is for envy or jealousy. So I just had research about this one. So majority of that are car ads. So car ads, Toyota, even the high-end BMW, Audi, Porsche, they are using jealousy or envy to convey their messages. On a third direction of mobile substance marketing, we have self-propagating distribution. So this is somehow relies on viral spread. So the content can self-propagate due to, of course, lower connection cost in internet. So there are no big ads or production. So just using multimedia. And it easily rely on to peer-to-peer sharing and social media reports for the organization. For this, or my organization, this is just spreading by word of mouth. So there are products that are being let's say, communicated and being sold through this kind of medium. So some challenges and takeaway for these three directions. So challenges are content saturation. So somehow the viewers are being overwhelmed by the information. So somehow it's an information overload. Then authenticity concerns. We should be avoiding manipulation since this will erode the trust to the viewers. Then platform dependency. So viral spread depends on mobile ecosystem that can change rapidly. What is viral today might not be viral for the next coming weeks. So we have to take care of that. And some takeaways are use content driver communication by using visual diagrams of project workflow. This is somehow related on my profession. Integrate emotional engagement, stories of community impact of the project, and leverage self-propagation by sharing mobile case studies and animation, which is can be relied by peer-to-peer communication.
So now we are going to discuss the significance of mobile substance marketing and its three directions. So what is mobile substance marketing? Mobile substance marketing is the strategic creation and delivery of valuable, relevant, and engaging content via mobile technologies. Rather than mere product promotion, it focuses on building lasting customer relationships through meaningful experiences. Mobile platforms enable anytime, anywhere connection, fostering continuous engagement and deeper brand relationships at every stage of the consumer journey. Unlike conventional marketing, which primarily focuses on product features and persuasive advertising, mobile substance marketing recognizes that contemporary consumers seek personalized experience, immediate access to information, and meaningful interactions with organizations. Consumers are no longer passive recipients of marketing messages. Instead, they actively participate in creating, sharing, and evaluating content that influences purchasing decisions and brand perceptions. Consequently, organizations must develop marketing strategies that foster engagement, build trust, and create long term relationships with consumers. So, why it matters? Number one, consumer engagement. Two-way communication and active customer participation foster stronger brand loyalty and deeper relationships. One of the most significant contributions of mobile substance marketing is its ability to enhance consumer engagement. Traditional marketing methods such as television, newspapers, and radio relied primarily on one-way communication, where organizations delivered promotional messages without immediate consumer participation. In contrast, mobile technologies facilitate two-way communication, allowing organizations and consumers to interact continuously through mobile applications, social media, messaging platforms, live chats, and online communities. Second, product as experience. Focus shifts from product promotion to delivering a holistic customer experience via mobile apps and digital content. A fundamental characteristic of mobile substance marketing is the transformation of the product concept from a physical object into a comprehensive customer experience. Traditional marketing emphasized product quality, price, features, and distribution. Although these factors remain important, modern consumers increasingly evaluate organizations based on the quality of their overall experience throughout the customer journey. Third, data driven personalization. Consumer data enables tailored marketing, increasing relevance, satisfaction, and long term engagement. Another important contribution of mobile substance marketing is the use of consumer data to create personalized marketing experiences. Advances in digital technologies have enabled organizations to collect and analyze large volumes of customer information, including demographic characteristics, purchasing history, browsing behavior, geographic location, and mobile application usage. And lastly, competitive advantage. Real-time communication and quick response to consumer needs drive Mobile stronger substance marketing contributes significantly to organizational competitiveness by enabling businesses to adapt quickly to evolving customer expectations and technological advancements. Organizations that effectively utilize mobile platforms gain strategic advantages through faster communication, improved customer relationships, and more efficient service delivery. Mobile technologies facilitate continuous customer interaction, allowing organizations to identify emerging trends, monitor consumer sentiment, and respond rapidly to market changes. Now let's discuss the three directions of mobile substance marketing: driving engagement, personalization, and real time connections. Direction 1: Consumer engagement. Mobile substance marketing thrives on continuous two way communication. Through comments, reviews, and online communities, brands foster active customer participation, building trust, deepening loyalty, and driving positive word of mouth. Engaging customers as partners, not just recipients, transforms every mobile interaction into a relationship building opportunity that improves retention and generates lasting brand value. Consumer engagement is the foundation of mobile substance marketing because it shifts the role of consumers from passive recipients of marketing messages to active participants in value creation. Mobile technologies provide organizations with continuous opportunities to communicate with consumers through smartphones, mobile applications, social media platforms, instant messaging, and digital communities. These technologies encourage interaction, participation, and collaboration, creating a stronger relationship between organization and their customers. Unlike traditional marketing approaches that emphasize one-way communication, mobile engagement supports two-way dialogue. Consumers can ask questions, submit product reviews, participate in online discussions, respond to surveys, and share experiences with other consumers. Organizations, in turn, gain valuable feedback that can be used to improve products, services, and overall customer experiences. Direction 2: Personalized content. Personalized content tailors information, recommendations, and promotions to individual consumer preferences. By leveraging data and analytics, brands deliver the right message at the right time through the right channel, reducing irrelevant messaging and boosting engagement, conversion rates, satisfaction, and long term loyalty. Modern consumers are exposed to thousands of marketing messages each day, making it increasingly difficult for organizations to capture attention through generic advertising. Personalized content addresses this challenge by delivering relevant information that reflects each consumer's unique interests, preferences, purchasing behaviors, and demographic characteristics. Direction 3: Real time interactions. Real time interactions via mobile technology enable instant communication, immediate customer support, and timely promotions. Brands can adapt swiftly to feedback and market changes, enhancing responsiveness, building trust, and securing a competitive edge through agile, always on customer engagement. Although each strategic direction contributes independently to marketing effectiveness, the greatest organizational value emerges when they are integrated into a comprehensive mobile substance marketing strategy. Consumer engagement creates meaningful relationships between organizations and consumers. Personalized content ensures that marketing communications remain relevant and valuable. Real time interactions provide immediate responsiveness that strengthens customer trust and satisfaction. Together, these three strategic directions support an experience centered marketing approach in which consumers perceive organizations as responsive partners rather than simply product providers. This integrated strategy strengthens customer loyalty, improves organizational performance, and creates sustainable competitive advantage in increasingly competitive digital markets. Product as experience rather than object. In mobile substance marketing, competitive advantage is created not merely by offering superior products, but by delivering personalized, engaging, and real time customer experiences that generate lasting value throughout the consumer journey.
Good evening, Doc Rock. Good evening, classmates. I'm Christopher Mansibang Babaran, presenter number 3 of Team Substance. So let's proceed. Advanced Marketing Management. Topic Substance. Redefining Marketing in the Mobile Internet Era. The chapter explores how marketing communication has transformed due to the rise of mobile internet, highlighting the importance of fostering genuine connections with consumers. It discusses strategies that leverage mobile technology to create interactive and personalized experiences, ensuring that brands can engage their audience effectively in a rapidly changing digital landscape. By focusing on meaningful engagement, businesses are encouraged to enhance their communication techniques to build trust and loyalty with consumers in this new era. The historical four-piece framework, product, price, place, and promotion, was essential for traditional marketing strategies. However, in the mobile internet era, consumers have gained unprecedented control over their buying decisions and interactions with brands. This shifts the emergence of a more dynamic marketing environment where consumers expect personalized experiences, immediate response, and genuine engagements. As consumer control increases, marketers have had to adapt by focusing on understanding consumer behavior through data analytics and by fostering direct communication channels. Social media platforms and mobile apps allow consumers to share their opinions and experiences, which can significantly influence brand perception and decision making. Substance marketing philosophy focuses on creating genuine connections with consumers by delivering valuable and relevant content. It emphasizes understanding the audience needs and interests, allowing brands to foster loyalty and trust. Instead of merely promoting products or services, this approach encourages brands to engage in storytelling and provide insights that resonate with their target market. By prioritizing quality over quantity, substance marketing aims to build lasting relationships, ultimately leading to increased brand loyalty and customer satisfaction. The perfect example of this substance marketing is Jollibee. So Jollibee Corporation's Quantum Jollibee effectively showcases the power of emotional storytelling by highlighting relatable experiences, family values, and heartwarming moments that connect with audiences on a deeper level. Instead of focusing solely on the food, the narratives evoke feelings of nostalgia, love, and togetherness, making the brand more relatable and memorable. This approach not only fosters a strong emotional bond with consumers but also enhances brand loyalty as people associate the positive emotions and the stories with their experiences at the Jollibee. Ultimately, it demonstrates that impactful storytelling can create a lasting impression and influence consumer behavior more than the traditional advertising methods. Substance marketing is built on four interdependent pillars that collectively shift focus from transactional promotion to sustained value creation and authentic consumer relationships. So the four is consumer empowerment, feedback loops, trust as capital, and value creation. Participatory engagement positions consumers as active co-creators rather than passive recipients of marketing messages. Continuous insight utilization enables adaptive strategies grounded in real-time consumer data and behavioral signals. Brand trust functions as a strategic asset, driving long-term loyalty and reducing customer acquisition costs. Meaningful value delivery supersedes sales-centric approaches, aligning brand objectives with genuine consumer needs. Critical dimensions. This section reviews the strengths, limitations, and all the critical evaluation, providing insights into substance marketing. The strengths of this chapter include a comprehensive overview of key marketing strategies and their application in the substance industry. Effective substance marketing demands rigorous customer insight gathering, continuous training, and institutionalized ethical standards. Organization must embed governance frameworks that ensures content integrity, communication transparency, and accountability across all marketing touchpoints. Measurement remains a central challenge, moving beyond conventional metrics toward holistic impact assessment that captures trust, loyalty, and authentic engagements as a meaningful organizational outcomes. So rigorous customer insight gathering, ethical content and communication governance, organizational training and accountability, Beyond metrics, meaningful impact assessments are the insights in ethics and governance part of this marketing substance. Theoretical integration. Substance marketing is grounded in established strategic management theories, providing a rigorous academic foundation for its principles and long-term competitive relevance. So the RBV, leveraging unique organizational assets, dynamic capabilities, adaptive strategy, a conceptual synergy for competitive advantage, and also strategic management as theoretical base. Substance marketing emerges as a strategic imperative, authentic engagement, value creation, and trust-driven loyalty, define competitive advantage in the evolving digital landscape. Future inquiry must refine ethical frameworks, measurement models, and technological integration. So, authenticity as imperative. Consumer behavior increasingly prioritizes meaningful engagement over transactional interactions. Differentiation and loyalty. Substance marketing sustains brand loyalty through consistent value creation and trust building. Future research agenda, refining ethical frameworks, measurement models, and digital technology integration. The last one is strategic imperative. So, marketing substance is foundational to competitive positioning in the mobile internet era.
Good morning! Hi everyone, my name is Briggs and I'm going to discuss to you with the content prevails and the presentation format. And welcome to my TED Talk. Quick question lang. Napapansin nyo ba na may mga sobrang simple lang na website or social media page na ang dami-dami nilang customers? Samantalang may ibang mga website na ang ganda-ganda ng design, ang mahal-mahal ng kanilang advertisement, pero halos walang engagement. Bakit kaya? Because at the end of the day, content is really matters. So today's topic is all about content prevails, or why content is still considered the heart of digital marketing. And paano ito maipapakita ang iba't ibang presentation format, or paano niya pinapakita at paggamit ng iba't ibang format, presentation format. So why content prevail? Let's be honest. Kapag may gusto tayong bilhin, ano ang una nating ginagawa? I remember this question was asked by Prof nung first meeting natin. So, eto tinatanong ko ulit. Ano ang una nating ginagawa? Some of our classmates during the discussion, sinasabi nila, di ba nagre-research tayo? Nanonood tayo ng reviews, nagbabasa tayo ng mga comments, nanonood tayo ng TikTok, or kaya mga Instagram Reels, or mga Reels, di ba? Ibig sabihin, ang hinahanap natin ay informations. That's why content is king. Sinasabi, content is king. Bakit content is king? Good content educate customers, answer their questions, solve their problems, at higit sa lahat, build trust. Kasi kung nakakatulong ang isang content mo, mas mataas ang chance na mapagkakatiwalaan din nila ang brand mo. Diba? So, what makes good content? Yan. So, ano ba ang magandang content? Simple lang. Una, dapat relevant ka. Dapat sunod ka sa uso. Pangalawa, dapat accurate and credible. mahirap mag-build ng credibility. Pangatlo, madaling maintindihan. At syempre, pang-apat, dapat may value. So, for example, imagine a bank na laging nag-a-advertise o laging nagpo-post tungkol sa budgeting tips, savings money, or kaya paano umiwas sa online scam. Hindi sila direktang nagbebenta ng serbisyo, pero nakakatulong sila sa audience. Nagkakaroon sila ng credibility. And eventually, kapag kailangan mo na kailangan na ng customers ng banking services, sila agad ang maaalala mo. What are those different presentation forms? Kanina mo nyo pa sinasabi. No? I think kanina pa at the back of your mind, yan yung tinatanong nyo, no? Ano mga different presentation? Now, here's the interesting part. Kahit sobrang ganda ng content mo, kung mali naman ang paraan ng pag-present mo, baka hindi rin ito mapansin. That's why organization use different presentation formats. Kung gusto mo ng engaging videos or engaging content, nandyan yung videos. Kung marami kang data, you go for nandyan yung infographics. Kung gusto mo ng detailed explanation, blogs ang ginagamit natin. Kung real-time naman, or real-time interaction, webinars or live streaming. At kung gusto mo naman personalize ang communication and newsletter, emails, at mobile apps. So, same message, but different platform. So, ano nga ba yung customer engagement strategies natin dito? Okay. So, with all those presentation format, hindi nagtatapos ang trabaho kapag nag-post ka na. Actually, doon ka pa lang nagsisimula. The goal is not just to gain views. The goal is engagement. Kaya sa sample brand ask questions. Nagre-reply sila sa comments. Nagpo-post sila. Nagkakandak sila ng surveys. Nagbibigay ng giveaways. At minsan, sila pa mismo ang nag-features ng content ng customers nila. Because digital marketing is no longer about broadcasting. It's about building conversations. Isa sa pinakamalaking mistakes ng organization ay ang paggamit ng iisang strategy para sa lahat. Different audiences consume content differently. Halimbawa, Gen Z. O, sino Gen Z? Gen Z prefers short videos. Para sa kanilang TikTok, para sa kanilang Instagram, para sa kanilang Facebook, para sa kanilang kung ano pang social media app or any social media reels. Professionals prefer webinars, LinkedIn articles or case studies. Yung mga katulad natin, busy people, appreciate infographics or short email updates. Kaya bago ka gumawa ng content, dapat ito muna ang itanong natin. Who is our audience? What do they need? At saan nila gustong i-consume ang informations? So bakit ito importante sa organization? Kapag tama ang content mo, at tama ang presentation format mo, mas madaling makuha ang attention ng audience. Mas lumalakas ang customer relationship. Mas tumataas ang engagement mo. Mas gumaganda ang reputation ng organization. At syempre, mas tumataas ang sales and business performance. In short, content is no longer a marketing tool. It is already a strategic business asset. So, to wrap up everything up, content is the foundation. Presentation is how we deliver the value. The engagement is what builds lasting relationship. So kahit gaano kaganda ang website, kahit gaano kaganda or kahit gaano kamahal ang advertisement or ang advertising, kung wala naman valuable content, mahihirapan pa rin magtagumpay ang isang organization. Because people don't stay because of beautiful graphics. People stay because the content gives value.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Jane A. Polidario, and today we're diving into branding evolution. In a marketplace, customers are surrounded by countless choices. Why do they consistently choose one brand over another? The answer is simple. People don't just buy products, they buy value, trust, and confidence. Did you know that a brand is much more than just a name? It's an identity and a connection with customers. Many brands struggle to create lasting impressions because they focus only on logos, colors, or trademarks. However, great marketing is never about creating recognition alone. It is about creating preference. The strongest brands establish emotional connections and consistently deliver value. From a strategic marketing perspective, a product may satisfy a need, but a brand creates desire. While products can be copied by competitors, strong brands become sustainable competitive advantages. So, how do organizations build brands that customers continue to choose? The answer lies in understanding how branding has evolved through four key stages. First, we started with product branding, where organizations competed through product quality and performance. Next came corporate branding, where organizational reputation and credibility became equally important. Then came the experience branding era, where every customer interaction became an opportunity to strengthen customer loyalty. Today, we are in the mobile brand era, where digital engagement, customer participation, and personalized experiences have become the driving forces of successful marketing. Marketing has shifted from broadcasting messages to building conversations. Customers no longer want brands that simply advertise. They expect brands that listen, respond, and continuously create value. Why is this evolution important? Because strong brands reduce uncertainty, lower perceived risk, and increase customer confidence. As a result, customers are more likely to remain loyal even when competing products offer similar features. This is why strong brands often command premium prices while maintaining loyal customer bases. Unlike physical assets, brands thrive on customer perceptions, trust, reputation, and customer experiences. These intangible assets grow with every positive interaction and are difficult for competitors to replicate. From a strategic point of view, brands become invaluable organizational assets. They create competitive advantage, support sustainable business growth, and generate long-term value for both organizations and customers. Strong brands consist of several crucial components. Brand awareness helps customers recognize your organization. Brand reputation establishes credibility. Brand image influences customer perceptions. Brand identity communicates organizational values and personality. Together, these elements shape how customers think, feel, and behave throughout the customer journey. Consistency is essential because customers evaluate brands based on every interaction across every touchpoint, not just a single experience. Customer based brand equity, or CBBE, plays a significant role. Customers naturally prefer branded products because strong brand awareness, positive associations, and meaningful experiences create confidence in their purchasing decisions. According to Kotler and Keller, customer based brand equity is reflected in customer behavior. Strong brands generate repeat purchases, encourage positive word of mouth, reduce price sensitivity, and transform satisfied customers into loyal brand advocates. Branding is no longer just about organizations communicating with customers. Today, customers actively participate in building the brand through meaningful content, personalized experiences, and continuous digital engagement. Hongbing Hua's 4S theory illustrates this transformation. In today's mobile era, customers influence brand perception through social media, online reviews, digital communities, and user generated content, becoming active partners in creating brand value. Kotler and Keller emphasize differentiation and positioning, while Hua focuses on digital ecosystems and continuous engagement. These perspectives complement one another. Kotler and Keller explain why customers choose brands, while Hua explains how organizations sustain those relationships in an increasingly digital marketplace. Mobile branding goes beyond traditional advertising. It focuses on personalized experiences, relevant content, continuous interaction, and meaningful engagement across multiple digital platforms. What are the essential characteristics of successful mobile brands? They are interactive, dynamic, personalized, community oriented, and continuously evolving. These characteristics enable organizations to remain relevant despite changing technologies and customer expectations. Branding shapes consumer behavior and organizational success. Strong brands simplify purchasing decisions, strengthen customer confidence, and create sustainable competitive advantage. In today's digital economy, organizations no longer compete solely on products, prices, or promotions. They compete through customer experience, emotional value, and long term relationships. Take a look at Apple, Nike, Grab, and Shopee. These organizations demonstrate how branding has evolved into integrated digital ecosystems. Apple delivers seamless experiences across devices. Nike builds communities that inspire healthier lifestyles. Grab integrates transportation, food delivery, and digital payments. Shopee transforms online shopping into an engaging customer experience. Their success illustrates an important marketing lesson. Customers no longer buy products alone. They buy ecosystems, convenience, experiences, and value. To wrap it all up, branding has transformed from product identification into collaborative value creation. Customer based brand equity provides the strategic foundation. Digital ecosystems extend that value. Meaningful customer engagement strengthens it. Continuous innovation ensures its sustainability. As future marketers, managers, and strategic leaders, our responsibility is to build brands that customers choose, trust, recommend, and remain loyal to in an increasingly competitive digital marketplace. Organizations that understand these principles will continue to lead in the mobile internet era. Because in marketing, products generate sales, but brands create loyalty, advocacy, and long term business growth. Don't wait. Start cultivating those customer connections today. Thank you for watching.
Good day. I am Ramil Edward Vicarino. In this presentation, we will examine mobile brand building and brand identity, how a brand becomes recognizable, meaningful, and trusted across the smartphone centered customer journey. Mobile has changed branding from occasional campaigns to continuous experiences. Customers encounter brands through social feeds, search apps, messages, reviews, live streams, mobile payments, delivery updates, and customer service. Each interacting becomes evidence of what the brand stands for. In Hongbing's Hua's framework, mobile marketing is people oriented, fast, open, and user first. A brand, therefore, must be coherent enough to be recognized instantly, yet flexible enough to respond in real time. Hua defines the brand as the user's impression of our enterprise. In other words, a brand is not only a logo or name, It is the accumulated feeling formed by promises and experiences. The book identifies popularity, reputation, and designation as important outcomes. It also describes three functions. Navigation helps customers choose, warranty reduces perceived risk, and connection creates identification and advocacy. Kotler and Keller similarly treat a brand as an identifier and differentiator that adds value beyond the functional product. On mobile, the brand competes inside a crowded, rapidly moving screen. Attention is short, comparison is immediate, and public feedback is visible. The customer can shift from awareness to purchase and from satisfaction to public recommendation. In a minute, this makes every touch point a brand contact point. Visual design, loading speed, tone of replies, checkout simplicity, packaging, and after sales messages must reinforce the same promise. Inconsistent execution weakens trust, while coherent execution compounds recognition. Effective mobile brand building begins before visual design. Kotler and Keller emphasizes target market, positioning, and value promotion. Hua's seven-step process follows the same logic. Conduct market research, confirm a differentiation strategy, identify core competencies, design the brand identity, create customer contact points, manage brand assets, and continue brand innovation. The central question is not what design looks attractive, it is what distinctive value should customers remember and why should they believe it? Identity must translate that strategic answer into a usable system. A practical mobile brand building process has four connected stages. First, discover. Identify the audience needs, language, media habits, and decision barriers. Second, define, establish the brand purpose, positioning, personality, promise, and evidence. Third, design and deliver. Create the name, symbol, color, typography, voice, interface patterns, content rules, and service behavior. Then apply them consistently across social media, websites, applications, chat, e commerce, packaging, and customer support. Fourth, deepen. Invite participation, personalize relevant experiences, encourage reviews and user generated content, and turn satisfied customers into advocates. Brand building is continuous. Each interaction either strengthens or contradicts the intended identity. Hua's 4S theory provides a useful mobile lens. Service means the product must be experienced as useful assistance, not merely as an object for sale. Substance means content should communicate real meaning, expertise, and differentiation rather than noise. Super user means a small group of highly engaged customers can influence the wider market through communities and word of mouth. Space means the brand must operate across connected physical and digital environment. Together, the 4S shows that mobile identity is not simply visual. It is expressed through service quality, meaningful content, community relationships, and the environments in which customers interact with the brand. Hua presents a mobile brand identity system built around several principles. Vision gives the brand a direction and a future. Meaning connects symbols, stories, and messages to an idea people can understand. Ecological integration requires coherence across the entire brand's ecosystem: employees, products, platforms, partners, and communities. Flexibility allows the system to adapt to new devices, formats, products, and behaviors without losing recognition. Entertainment acknowledges that the identity communicates a benefit. Entertainment acknowledges that mobile audiences respond to engaging, shareable experiences. Value ensures that identity communicates a benefit that matters and supports a legitimate premium. The expanded model also stresses certainty, differentiation, durability, and evolution. Certainty means authenticity. The identity fits the organization's real mission, history, culture, and capabilities. Differentiation makes the brand easy to distinguish. Durability protects core ideas over time. Evolution permits symbols and execution to modernize while the central meaning remains stable. A strong identity is therefore a system of decisions, not a single logo. Consistency does not mean repeating exactly the same layout everywhere. It means maintaining recognizable principles. The profile image, app icon, website, product page, reply template, delivery message, and physical package may have different formats, but they should share the same visual logic, voice, and service standard. Mobile first identity also requires legibility on small screens, simple navigation, accessible contrast, fast loading, and concise language. Brand guidelines should specify approved logos, colors, typography, imagery, tone, interface components, and response behaviors while allowing controlled creativity. Consider a small Philippine online retailer. Its mobile brand becomes stronger when photographs follow one quality standard. Facebook and Messenger use the same tone. Prices and policies are transparent. Checkout is simple. Packaging reflects the promised quality. And after sales replies are prompt, a slogan allow cannot create trust. Trust emerges when visual identity, content, service, and operational behavior tell the same story. The brand promise must be visible before, during, and after the sale. Brand management must be measured. Useful indicators include aided and unaided awareness, search volume, engagement quality, conversion, repeat purchase, retention, review sentiment, referral, and share of positive conversation. The goal is not vanity and metrics. It is evidence that customers recognize, prefer, trust, and recommend the brand. In conclusion, mobile brand building connects strategy, identity, experience, and community. The strongest brands remains clear in meaning, consistent in delivery, flexible in form, and valuable to users. Thank you very much.
Good day, everyone. I am Analea Lakota, and I will be discussing brand dissemination. Brand dissemination is an important topic in advanced marketing. It is much more than advertising. It is a strategic process of communicating a brand's identity, values, and promise consistently across every customer touchpoint. In today's highly competitive and digital business environment, organizations succeed not only because they produce quality products, but because they communicate their brand effectively. Our learning objectives. At the end of this presentation, the audience will be able to explain the concept of brand dissemination, discuss its strategic role in advanced marketing, differentiate traditional and digital brand dissemination strategies, last but not the least, evaluate how successful organizations apply brand dissemination to build brand equity and customer loyalty. Brand dissemination is important because it helps organizations build strong relationships with customers. First, it increases brand awareness, making the brand easier to recognize and remember. Second, it builds customer trust through consistent communication across different channels. Third, it strengthens brand equity, which increases the value of the brand and encourages customer loyalty. And finally, effective brand dissemination gives organizations a competitive advantage by helping them stand out from competitors. Therefore, brand dissemination is essential for achieving long-term business success. Let's talk about the theoretical foundation. Kotler and Keller Integrated Marketing Communications, IMC, Customer-Based Brand Equity, Consistent Brand Positioning. The first is Integrated Marketing Communications, or IMC. This means that organizations should deliver one consistent message across all communication channels, whether through television, social media, websites, or print advertising. The second is customer-based brand equity. This theory explains that positive customer experiences increases the value of a brand. When customers trust and recognize a brand, they become more loyal and are more likely to choose it over competitors. Finally, consistent brand positioning means that a brand should maintain the same identity, values, and message across all platforms. This consistency helps customers easily recognize and remember the brand. Together, these concepts show that successful brand dissemination is not only about promoting products but also building strong and lasting relationships with customers. Let us look at the brand dissemination framework. This framework illustrates the step-by-step process of how organizations build strong brands through effective communication. The process begins with brand identity. This is the foundation of the brand and includes mission, vision, values, logo, personality, and what makes it unique. The second step is the brand message. This is the key information that the organization wants customer to remember. The message should be clear, relevant, and consistent with the brand identity. Next is the communication channel. Organizations use different channels such as television, newspapers, billboards, social media, websites, mobile applications, and email to deliver the brand message to their target audience. After receiving the message, customers begin customer engagement by interacting with the brand. This might include purchasing products, commenting on social media, sharing content, writing reviews, or joining loyalty programs. And finally, effective engagement leads to brand equity. This means customers recognize, trust, and remain loyal to the brand. As a result, the organization gains a stronger reputation, increased customer loyalty, and a sustainable competitive advantage. So this is the example of traditional and a digital social media, websites, emails, influencer apps, traditional radio, print ads. We go to the omni-channel strategy. Omni-channel strategy is a customer-centered marketing approach that integrates all communication and sales channels to provide a seamless and consistent customer experience. The objective is to ensure that customers receive the same brand message and level of service regardless of how they interact with the organization. For example, a customer may first see a product advertisement on Facebook, visit the company's website to learn more, use the mobile application to compare prices, and finally purchase the product in a physical store. Although the customer moves across several channels, the experience remains consistent because all channels are connected. This differs from a multi-channel strategy where each communication channel operates independently. So in an omni-channel strategy, customer information, promotions, and branding are integrated all platforms, allowing organizations to personalize customer experience and build stronger relations. Let's go to the one of the best examples of successful brand dissemination in the Philippines, which is the Jollibee. Instead of focusing only on its product, Jollibee communicates emotions such as love, family, friendship, and Filipino values. Through campaigns like Kwentong Jollibee, the company creates emotional connections that customers remember long after watching the advertisement. So Jollibee also disseminates its brand consistently across multiple channels. Even Filipino communities abroad recognize the same Jollibee experience because the company maintains consistent branding in its international stores. This demonstrates that effective brand dissemination is not simply about advertising products. It is about delivering one consistent brand message across all customer touchpoints to strengthen customer trust, loyalty, and brand equity. This is another example. Nike's Just Do It. We have also the Starbucks, the mobile apps, rewards, personalized offers, customer experience. And for our challenges, today consumers are exposed to thousands of advertisements every day, making it difficult for brands to capture their attention. So the first challenge is information overload. Second challenge is negative online reviews. A single negative experience can quickly spread through social media and affect a brand reputation. Another challenge is fake news and misinformation, which can damage customer trust if false information about a brand spreads online. Organizations may also face brand inconsistency where different channels communicate different messages, confusing customers and weakening the brand identity. Finally, AI ethics has become an important issue. While artificial intelligence helps personalize marketing, organizations must use customer data responsibly and protect consumer privacy. The future trend of brand dissemination will be more digital, personalized, data-driven, and customer-centered, helping organizations build stronger relationships and maintain a competitive advantage. This slide focuses on conclusion. Brand dissemination creates long-term value through strategic, consistent communication. Thank you so much for listening.
Hello, I'm Randy Esther, a PhD candidate in public governance. Today we examine the three Renaissance movements and their administrative impact.
Deep substance of management. Three Renaissance movements. Good day, everyone. Today, I will discuss deep substance of management. Three Renaissance movements. When we hear the word Renaissance, we often think of great artists and masterpieces. However, the Renaissance was also a period that transformed how people thought, learned, worked, and led others. These changes laid the foundation for many modern management principles. Management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling resources to achieve goals. While management became a formal field much later, Many of its core ideas began during the Renaissance through three major movements: the humanist movement, the scientific movement, and the commercial or economic movement. First, humanist movement. The humanist movement emphasized the value, dignity, and potential of every individual. It encouraged education, critical thinking, and personal growth. This idea remains important in management because people are an organization's greatest asset. Effective managers do more than assign tasks, they motivate, develop, and support their employees. For example, many successful companies invest in employee training, leadership development, and wellness programs. When employees feel valued and empowered, they become more productive and committed to achieving organizational goals. Second, scientific movement. The scientific movement introduced observation, experimentation, and logical reasoning. Instead of relying on tradition, people began making decisions based on evidence. In management, this became the foundation of data-driven decision-making. Managers analyze customer feedback, sales reports, and performance data before making important decisions. For example, if sales decline, a manager should first study customer feedback and market trends before deciding on a solution. This approach helps organizations solve problems, improve efficiency, and adapt to change. Third, commercial or economic movement. The commercial movement was driven by the growth of trade, banking, and entrepreneurship during the Renaissance. As businesses expanded, they needed better planning, organization, financial management, and coordination. These developments influenced many of the management functions we still use today. Modern managers must plan carefully, manage resources wisely, control costs, and respond to changing market conditions to keep their organizations competitive. The deep substance of management. These three movements together explain the deeper meaning of management. The humanist movement teaches us to value and develop people. The scientific movement teaches us to make decisions based on evidence and continuous improvement. The commercial movement teaches us to organize resources efficiently and create sustainable value. When these principles work together, organizations become more productive, innovative, and successful. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Renaissance influenced much more than art, it also shaped the foundations of modern management. The humanist movement reminds us that people are at the heart of every organization. The scientific movement teaches us to think critically and make informed decisions. The commercial movement highlights the importance of planning, organization, and effective leadership. Together, these three Renaissance movements continue to guide managers and leaders today. As future professionals, understanding these principles can help us become better decision-makers, stronger leaders, and more effective managers.
I'm Grace Myrtle Esther, and this is Deep Substance of Management, IP-based substance marketing. I'm pleased to be playing the video presentation for you now.
Today, I will discuss the deep substance of management, intellectual-based substance marketing. This topic highlights that effective management is not only about making profits or increasing sales. It is about using knowledge, innovation, and ethical decision-making to create real value for customers and build long-term success. Management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling an organization's resources to achieve its goals. In today's knowledge-driven world, managers must do more than supervise operations. They must encourage learning, innovation, and critical thinking while making decisions based on facts and research. This is where intellectual-based substance marketing becomes important. It is a marketing approach that focuses on sharing knowledge and providing meaningful value, instead of relying on persuasive advertising alone. Rather than simply convincing customers to buy a product, businesses educate them about how the product solves problems and improves their lives. By doing this, organizations build trust and long-lasting relationships with customers. The word intellectual refers to the use of knowledge, research, creativity, and analysis in making business decisions. Managers study customer needs, analyze market trends, and use reliable information to create effective strategies. The word substance refers to authenticity and genuine value. Modern customers are well-informed and can easily compare products and services. Because of this, organizations must be honest, transparent, and consistent. Customers are more likely to trust companies that provide accurate information and truly help them make informed decisions. Management plays a key role in supporting this approach. Good managers create a workplace where employees continuously learn, share ideas, and develop innovative solutions. The knowledge and skills of employees become valuable assets that help organizations stay competitive. One important strategy is customer education. Instead of only advertising products, businesses create blogs, videos, webinars, tutorials, and informative social media content. These resources help customers understand products and make better decisions. When customers receive valuable information, they develop greater confidence in the organization. Another important concept is thought leadership. Organizations establish themselves as experts by sharing research, professional insights, and industry knowledge. Customers often prefer companies they see as knowledgeable and trustworthy because expertise reduces uncertainty when making purchasing decisions. Ethics are also essential. Intellectual-based substance marketing emphasizes honesty and transparency. Managers should ensure that marketing messages accurately represent products and services. While misleading advertisements may increase short-term sales, they often damage customer trust and harm the organization's reputation over time. Technology also supports this marketing approach. Businesses use customer data, digital marketing tools, and artificial intelligence to better understand customer needs and personalize their communication. However, technology alone is not enough. The real advantage comes from using information wisely and making decisions that genuinely benefit customers. Many successful organizations use this strategy. Technology companies often publish educational articles, tutorials, and research before promoting their products. Financial institutions provide financial literacy programs, while healthcare organizations share reliable health information. These efforts build credibility and strengthen customer relationships. Although intellectual-based substance marketing requires time, research, and continuous learning, its benefits are significant. Organizations gain stronger customer loyalty, a better reputation, increased innovation, and sustainable growth. Most importantly, they earn the trust of the people they serve. In conclusion, the deep substance of management is not simply achieving higher profits. It is about managing knowledge, encouraging innovation, making ethical decisions, and creating meaningful value for customers. Intellectual-based substance marketing demonstrates that organizations become more successful when they educate, inform, and build trust rather than simply trying to sell products. As future managers and business professionals, we should remember that knowledge is one of the most valuable resources an organization possesses. When used responsibly and ethically, it creates lasting relationships, sustainable success, and positive contributions to society. Thank you for your time and attention.
Good evening, everyone. As the final presenter today, my goal is to tie everything we've discussed together. We have talked about substance, the real authentic value a business offers to customers. Now we are going to look at how modern tools like big data, AI, and advanced analytics aren't just technical buzzwords. They are the ultimate machinery used to uncover, build, and deliver that substance to the right people at the exact right time. Every time we shop online, search on Google, or use social media, we create data. Companies study this information to better understand customers and improve their products and services. Let's start with a foundational truth. In the past, marketing relied heavily on creative guesswork. Today, big data and AI allow us to scale empathy. We can look at billions of customer data points to understand what people truly need, long before they even ask for it. This allows businesses to stop shouting empty promises and start delivering real, substantive solutions. How do we use data to create substance? Think of it as data-driven product development. By analyzing customer reviews, search behaviors, and product usage data, companies don't guess what features to build next. They use predictive analytics to engineer products that basically solve real-world problems, removing the useless gimmicks. As a result, businesses can produce higher-quality marketing content that increases customer engagement and strengthens brand awareness. Personalization has become one of the most significant advantages of big data and AI. Organizations customize product recommendations, promotional offers, website experiences, and marketing messages according to individual customer preferences and behaviors. Personalized experiences increase customer satisfaction, strengthen customer loyalty, improve conversion rates, and encourage long-term relationships between organizations and consumers. Substance in personalization means using AI to dynamically alter the user experience. AI saves time by analyzing millions of pieces of data much faster than humans can. Think of how Netflix perfectly predicts what you want to watch, or how an e-commerce site remembers your sizing and preferences. It respects the customer's time and delivers instant utility. Big data supports evidence-based decision-making by providing accurate, timely, and measurable information for organizational planning. Rather than relying solely on intuition, managers use data analytics to identify opportunities, reduce uncertainty, evaluate campaign performance, forecast demand, and allocate marketing resources efficiently. Evidence-based strategies improve organizational agility and allow businesses to respond more effectively to changing market conditions. When leadership teams sit in a boardroom, decisions should be made by evidence-based marketing means every strategic move, from entering a new market to changing a price point, is backed by statistical data. This protects the organization from expensive, hype-driven mistakes. This helps companies improve products, create personalized offers, keep customers satisfied. When leadership teams sit in a boardroom, decisions should be made by evidence-based marketing means every strategic move, from entering a new market to changing a price point, is backed by statistical data. This protects the organization from expensive, hype-driven mistakes. This helps companies improve products, create personalized offers, keep customers satisfied. To blend everything we've discussed and learned in this presentation, when you integrate big data with substance marketing, you achieve sustainable performance. The integration of big data, artificial intelligence, and customer analytics contributes significantly to sustainable organizational performance. Flashy campaigns can give you a quick weekend sales spike. But data-driven substance creates a continuous loop of customer satisfaction, lowers your acquisition costs, and builds a business that survives the long haul. Organizations that effectively use these technologies are better positioned to achieve long-term growth while adapting to evolving customer needs and market dynamics. In today's highly competitive business environment, data-driven customer analytics has become a vital tool for organizations seeking to understand their customers and improve overall business performance. By collecting, analyzing, and interpreting customer data, businesses can make informed decisions that lead to stronger customer relationships, increased profitability, and sustainable growth. However, while the advantages are significant, organizations must also address several important challenges to maximize its effectiveness and maintain customer trust. Benefits. One of the greatest advantages of customer analytics is a better understanding of customer needs. By examining customer behaviors, preferences, and purchasing patterns, businesses can identify what customers value most and anticipate future demands. This enables organizations to develop products and services that better match customer expectations. Customer analytics also supports more effective marketing campaigns. Instead of relying on broad, generalized advertising, businesses can create personalized marketing strategies that target specific customer segments. Personalized promotions and recommendations improve engagement, increase conversion rates, and reduce unnecessary marketing costs. Finally, all of these advantages contribute to stronger long-term competitiveness. Businesses that effectively use customer analytics are better equipped to adapt to market changes, innovate their products and services, and maintain a competitive advantage over organizations that rely on traditional decision-making methods. Challenges. Despite these benefits, organizations must overcome several important challenges. A primary concern is protecting customer privacy and data security. Businesses collect large amounts of personal information, making it essential to implement strong cybersecurity measures and safeguard customer data against breaches and unauthorized access. Organizations must also ensure compliance with data protection regulations. Laws governing data collection, storage, and usage require businesses to handle customer information responsibly and transparently. Failure to comply may result in legal penalties, financial losses, and reputational damage. Finally, organizations need to invest in skilled personnel and advanced technology. Successfully implementing customer analytics requires qualified data analysts, IT professionals, and modern analytical tools. Although these investments may require significant resources, they are essential for achieving long-term success. In conclusion, customer analytics is a powerful strategic asset that enables organizations to better understand customers, improve marketing effectiveness, increase customer satisfaction, boost sales, support informed decision-making, enhance operational efficiency, and strengthen long-term competitiveness. At the same time, businesses must responsibly address challenges related to data privacy, regulatory compliance, data quality, AI bias, and technological investment. Organizations that successfully balance these opportunities and challenges will be better positioned to build customer trust, drive innovation, and achieve sustainable success in an increasingly data-driven world. In conclusion, big data, artificial intelligence, and customer analytics have become essential tools in modern marketing. They enable organizations to optimize substance creation, personalize customer experiences, and make evidence-based strategic decisions that improve overall business performance. Big data and AI are not the enemies of authentic, substantive marketing, they are its greatest enablers. As we have learned throughout this presentation, successful marketing today is no longer driven by assumptions, but by accurate data, meaningful insights. Organizations that embrace data-driven marketing are better equipped to meet customer expectations, respond to market changes, and achieve sustainable organizational success. Thank you for your attention. That concludes our presentation.